Hey, it's your girl Vanessa, and this is the BL Buzz. Everything everyone is talking about, and of course, it's summer in the Bahamas. That's right. Right now, we're hanging out with It Is What It Is Sky Juice on Arawak Key. Kind of taking the place over. Got my Sky Juice in hand, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a great day. We're actually about to go and get ready and head over to the Bahamas Yacht and Travel Show. Wonderful things going on there, and guess what? Got a special interview coming up for you. We're actually going to be hanging out with Tony Jade McCartney and none other than Patrick DeVoe, two local thespians who actually have a movie coming out in August. Yeah, man, it's going to be an incredible day. You got to stay tuned. It's all about BahamasLocal.com and the BL Buzz. I'm your girl, Sexy Vanessa. Let's go. Hey, it's your girl Vanessa, and we are here on the Hideaway, one of the yachts out here in the fleet at the Bahamas Yacht and Travel Show. I'm telling you, absolutely incredible. Of course, we got lots more footage coming for you, so stay tuned for that. But right now, we have a special treat. I'm actually sitting down with two very special gentlemen. That's right, local actor and filmmaker Tony McCartney, and of course, a dear friend of mine and also a local actor, Patrick DeVoe. And we're here to talk about an incredible movie that's going to be coming out in August, if I'm not mistaken, called This Life. Now, Tony, first of all, I got to say, it's so great to see you. I'm so excited about this project, but you know, this has been a really huge thing because you have a film that's actually going to be debuting in JFK the same way a film from anywhere else in the world debuts.
Yeah, Gallery at JFK, August 11th. It's been 10 years. I wrote the script 10 years ago. It was a very fancy Hollywood script. It required a lot of luxurious, props like a yacht that we're sitting on right now. We didn't actually get one this size, but we got a really nice one. And it's just a dream come true. I never thought I'd be right here sitting in front of you talking about this film and having it wrapped and it's just about to show in another month or so. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's been an incredible journey. I love everything that I'm seeing online. Now, tell us a little bit about the film, because as you said, it's a big Hollywood script. I've seen shots from planes. You talked about a yacht. What is the storyline behind it?
Well, This Life is all about a few Bahamian teenagers, sorry, not teenagers, young adults that get involved in a life of crime. The lead character, Robert Campbell, which I play, is he's down and out on his luck. He just lost his job. He has to take care of his single mother who lost her eyesight to a fight we had with his father some years ago. And so it's just him. He's riding. The whole family's riding on him now, and he's put in this precarious position where he loses his job. So, he gets involved in a life of crime. A suspicious drug dealer approaches him, very, very shy at first, and then drags him into this lifestyle. It starts off excellent at the first time. He's living the high life, and slowly it descends into a nightmare. And so we join Robert Campbell and Patrick DeVoe, my buddy right here, a good friend of mine, been acting with him for years. He plays one of the supporting characters, not Chimney. I'm sorry, man. I'm forgetting Joker. I wrote these characters myself, and I can't remember him. It's crazy. He joins him, he gets him involved in life crime, and they all descend into the nightmare that I spoke of.
All right. Very, very interesting. And actually, we always talk about, well, art imitates life. And so many times people, I think, can relate to that, when you're really having a hard time and you're faced with the choice of Do I try and keep things above board and legit, or do I take the opportunity that's before me, which is usually a little risky, sometimes a lot. So Patrick, for you, what was it like playing in this sort of film and demonstrating that life?
Well, it was, like Tony said, we acted together, so I was really comfortable with him, and I read the script. The script was pretty good, and the experience of it, whether it's reality for me or me just playing a character, a lot of times, like you said, it imitates life. And so what it is although we had a lot of fun with the film itself, it's still a pretty timely story. And and being the supporting character to Tony's lead role, you kind of puts everything in perspective. And so you play around with it, but you realize that what's depicted here in film is what a lot of people actually go through on a daily basis and whatnot like that. And so it's great to kind of have these stories told from a Bahamian perspective, using Bahamian talent, not only actors but the whole team, everybody who's edited the film, worked behind the cameras, technical team. And so it was a really good experience. And doing this, I think this was probably the second time working on a feature-length film. We do a lot of short films. We've done quite a few, but the challenge of doing a feature-length film within the Bahamas on a small budget was a pretty good experience for me. Being on the acting side, and I know it was a task for Tony, because he's producing, getting all the talent together and stuff like that. So that's just me just sitting back being the actor doing minimal work, but definitely it was one that I enjoyed. Yeah. So.
Awesome. So speaking of which, Tony, you did play a lot of different roles in terms of production and everything with this film. Knowing that it was going to be this big job, knowing that, as Patrick said, you're working on a small budget, so you got to cover as many bases as you can. 10 years after writing the script, what is it that actually made you take that leap of faith and say, you know what, now is the time for me to produce this film. Now is the time, now or never, I guess. What was that catalyst?
Well, last year, 2015 April, I was put in a very precarious position. I was not used to being out of work. I was out of work for almost a year and a half. I wasn't booking any more jobs, and I was just sitting down just in my living room thinking, what am I going to do with myself? Because it started to affect my confidence and my it's like, do I still have it anymore? I started to feel like I lost it. And I had the script sitting up, the wrinkly old script. It's about 50 pages. It's the pages are tearing now, and I keep looking at the script every year. When am I going to do this movie? I've tried since then. I've tried to sit down and write anything else, and nothing comes to my mind. And it's like, I have to do this film. And the early end of I lost my father in October, and this was 5 days before my wedding. Actually, it's a very, very emotional time for me. And it's just something between that and not having anything to do, just getting tired of sitting down waiting on something to happen. And I was blessed financially. A little financial blessing came in late in 2015 in December, and I decided, hey, in the new year, I'm going to start off my company, Team Mark Productions, and I'm going to do this movie. And now we're here, this life, 6 months later.
So that's all it is. Just make that commitment. And you know what? There are so many of us that I think go through that same thing. And again, we're talking about art imitating life. We know how things are here in our little Bahamas. So I can imagine that moviegoers are going to be very pleased, as Patrick mentioned, to see something that they can relate to. Even if you haven't been through it yourself, 10 to 1, somebody who's been through it. And it's a very relatable story. So I am totally looking forward to that. Again, the film is called This Life. It's premiering Thursday, August 11th, correct? JFK Galleria Cinemas out there. Of course, if you want more info on it, you got all the Galleria Cinemas information on bahamaslocal.com. Tony, how can people get in touch with you? Social media, how can they follow you?
Well, you can hit me up on my fan page. It's Tony McCartney. The This Life fan page for the movie's up, and also Team Mac Productions. So it's three outlets you can find any of us, and then the castmates are going to have tickets as well.
Awesome. So we're looking forward to it. Like I said, that's August 11th, and bahamaslocal.com entertainment and events is going to be in the place. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you, Patrick. Wonderful, wonderful talking to you guys. And of course, we have more yachts on the way. It's your girl Vanessa and the Bahamas Yacht and Travel Show. Hey, it's your girl Vanessa for BahamasLocal.com Entertainment and Events. We're here at the first annual Bahamas Yacht and Travel Show right at Bay Street Marina, next door to our friends at Green Parrot. I'm telling you, wonderful things going on. Of course, this entire event is being put on by Boat for a Day. If you haven't heard of them, you're missing out, okay? I'm talking about one of the hottest new charter companies in the industry, and I'm here with one of the owners, John Bruce. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man, it's absolutely awesome. Of course, you and your wife Shannon started this business, and you guys have been in marketing for a while. You've done a couple different things. What was it like starting a charter company for such luxurious yachts?
It was great. It was an idea of myself and two other partners, and we came up with an idea to kind of. This business has been around for a long time, but we wanted to have it as a Bahamian business.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, with the Bahamas Yacht and Travel Show, you guys have not only brought in your fleet of yachts for Boat for a Day, but you've actually brought in other tour vendors. You've brought in folks that do, of course, the fishing charters, that sort of thing. It's really a huge industry here that you're trying to tap into.
Yeah, it's a very big thing. Again, we have the yachts here because that's what we do, but we didn't want it to just be our show. We wanted to be able to bring Bahamian exhibitors that can't always afford to go to the big travel shows in the U.S. and everything like that. So we wanted to be able to start a trade show / travel show here in the Bahamas.
Yeah, and I understand that you guys have actually not gotten just tons of local attention, but you actually got some international attention for the show as well.
Yeah, we did. We've actually, we were lucky enough to, we had invited a lot of brokers. It was a last minute thing, but we did have a few brokers from the U.S. actually flying just for the day. Come in this morning and they left this evening. So it's good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, Boat for a Day, they have it all. And with you guys, you can actually charter your boats, whether it's for a day, whether it's for a week. You have inclusive, exclusive, all sorts of options, and different size yachts as well.
Yeah, for somebody that's spending that kind of money, we can customize the trip or the charter any way they want it.
Wow. Wow. So it's good so far.
It's been awesome, and hopefully tomorrow it's Father's Day. Get on down here. We are obviously giving away the $1,000 gift basket tomorrow from Island Wines and Spirits. If you're a father, you can come and sign up. It's awesome.
There you
Great.
go.
All right.
It sounds great. For more information on Boat for a Day, of course, you can check them out on BahamasLocal.com. Also at their website, www.boat4a day. Absolutely wonderful things going on. Now it's time to show you some yachts. Vanessa, finally wrapping up the show. What an incredible day we've had. Big thanks out to Boat for a Day, of course, in the Bahamas Yacht and Travel Show. And that's just the first one, so we have many more years of gorgeous yachts to look forward to. Again, if you want to know more about Boat for a Day, you can always check them out on bahamaslocal.com. If you want to know more about the BL Buzz, you can check us out at bahamaslocal.com entertainment. And of course, if you want more of me, you can check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/moresexyvanessa, Instagram at moresexyvanessa, and Twitter is the same at moresexyvanessa. That's right, you know you want more. It's been a wonderful day. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors, including the Barefoot Sandals by Sophia. Yes, some gorgeous footwear, perfect for the yachts. You can actually purchase those at the Craft Cottage at Dungalik Studios, all right? Again, lots more great things coming your way. Keep it locked for the next episode. I'm your girl, Vanessa, and this has been the BL Buzz.